What's going on, y'all? Today is a special day, everybody's favorite day. We are doing leg days. So definitely going to get it in. Probably going to start off with a heavy squat, hack squat, or maybe barbell squat, depending on how I feel. I like the hack squats more, so I'm not going to lie, I'm biased towards them. Then probably do the leg press, some leg extension, do some RDLs maybe, or do at least 4 sets for hamstrings as well. So we are going to get right to it. I would do a car talk, but the gym is only like 5 minutes away from my house, so it really doesn't matter. So let's just jump right into the first working set and let's get it going. That shit was hard as a bitch. I know I don't get like the craziest depth. I'm still working on that. But I guess you would call this like Lee Haney style. I just focus on my quad muscles. I just break at the knees until I really start feeling the burn in my quads. And then I push up. So some people like going ass to grass. That's not how I'm doing this. I'm just trying to stimulate the muscle, not going for a powerlifting lift. So if I can feel it in my quads, I know I'm doing something. But I think I'm gonna drop down to 3 plates though. I'm gonna try to get like 15 reps or something. So let's see how that looks. I will try to go a little deeper with the 3 plates though. Because when you're going towards your max weight, the last thing you're trying to do is go down and can't come back up. So probably thought I could have got 1 more rep at the end, but it was 50-50. So alrighty, so the leg press machine right next to me just opened up. It's a hot commodity. It's the best leg press machine. It has like the right angle for the sled. So after this set, I'm about to jump right on that one before it gets taken, and then I'll be short. So went ahead and go finish this set, and then right over there. Fuck. One more. Come on. Dig deep. Fuck. I don't know how it looked for the camera, but definitely hope it looked like I got a little bit deeper, because definitely feel like I did. But we're gonna take about 3-minute rest, then we're gonna jump right over to the sled. So be 2 seconds for you. Okay, so right here, Just gonna try to go over some tips that I learned as far as how to do the leg press. So, you know, most people know about how to get their leg positioned right, outside, inside, how to point their toes and everything. But as far as the exercise itself goes, a lot of people, they just want to get maximum depth, and they basically just bring their knees to their chest. But what I learned is you hold your body down as tight as you can with these handles, and then as you get the depth, you'll start to feel like your tailbone start to come up, like forward. Once you start to feel that happening, that's when you're supposed to press the weight forward. That's how you put a lot of strain on your lower back, trying to get too deep. So I'm doing 5 plates as a warm-up, and I'll kind of demonstrate. So what a lot of people do, they just go all the way up, and that back part comes up. That's not a safe position for your back. So what you're supposed to do is, like I said, pull this down, let the weight drop down, and once you can start to feel that tailbone lift up, that's when you press. That's when you press. Like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go up to my working set of 7 plates on each side, and I'll see you then. But I'm not gonna lie, probably worn out from doing those hack squats. A couple sets over there. Normally I can get this for about 10 reps. I think I just got 8, but really cooked legs right now. So what I'm gonna do actually, drop it down to 5 plates a piece. And then I'm just going to do a high reps and faster reps too. So this always cooks my legs like no other. So the next set, it'll be 5 plates each side. All right, time for the toughest set of the day. I'm gonna try to get 15, but we'll see. Fuck. Oh my God. Shit. I didn't even think I was gonna get that last one. Oh my goodness. If you notice, I did a faster pace. I tried not to lock out my knees. I know I did for a few reps, but try not to lock out my knees, keep the tension on my quads. Once you lock out, it takes all the tension off your legs, just on your knees. So that was a really tough set. After like 8, it started burning. So after 11, I didn't think I was gonna get no more. So those last 2 was nothing but guts and glory. Obviously, I had somebody with me. Get a couple of assisted reps, would have been even sweeter. I would have really died here, but I'm really happy with that. Especially seeing this, I did the hack squats first. So normally when I do this first, I can do this for like 15 reps even after doing 7 plates. So I think we're gonna just go over to the leg extensions. Finish our quads there, 2 sets there. Then we'll do some hamstring work and maybe do some adductor work too. So, but I don't know about your gym, but in my gym, the leg extension is like the hardest leg machine to get a hold of. I see people just sit there for like 50 minutes, sitting on their phone the whole time. So hopefully we'll be there in a second. Fuck. I don't know if you could tell, but when I drop my leg, I don't all the way let the weight fall until the very end when my leg was fatigued. I try to keep the tension on my quadricep. And I always start with my left knee because I sometimes have knee problems that prevents me from getting extra reps. So I always start off with my left, do as many as I can with my left, and I match it with my right. Like, so I pretty much hit failure at that last rep, maybe had 1 more. My right leg did 20, I probably had about 2 more, maybe 3 more. So I stopped at 20 to keep it equal. But I'm gonna do 1 more set of this and then do some stuff for hamstrings and then get up out of here. So I adjusted the camera just a little bit, and if you see, this is the resting position. If you see throughout my set, like I said, until it gets to the end when I'm very fatigued, I don't let the weight hit the bottom. I'm keeping the tension on my quads. So you'll see. A little assisted rep, a little kick up. Fuck. My legs is cooked. And I'm making sure I get a good squeeze at the top. Squeeze in my quads right here. Wow. Oh my God. my quads are totally cooked. They were already cooked when I walked over here. It was rough, just walking just from the leg press and squat. So after I done this, it's gonna be super hard to walk. And then I'll be damn near crawling out of here once I'm done with hamstrings and adductors. But hey man, you gotta love leg day. It's the most grueling, being as your biggest muscles, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes. So you just gotta go hard every day. Even during calf day, you gotta go hard. But people like to skip leg days, but I feel like it's the most gratifying. After you get done knocking out a leg day, you just feel like the man or woman. So anyways, I'm just rambling right now. We're gonna go over and do some hammies. I might show abductors, I might not. Fuck. I don't know too much about doing these. I just try to make sure my hips don't lift up too much, but I have to look at the film and see how I did. But I'm gonna do one more set of this, same weight, and do some of the seated leg curls. Probably 1 or 2 sets, depending on how intense it feels. My hamstrings are still feeling pretty tight, so I'm not gonna overdo it, but gonna go over to another machine, try to hit it in a different angle, and then that'll be it. Okay. Done with that. So I like to do one leg at a time because sometimes I feel like I'll have a stronger leg. This time they were pretty even as far as reps go and strength goes, but that's why I just do it one at a time. It takes a little bit longer, but I'll rest less in between because my other leg was resting. So we're gonna do a set of seated curls if the machine is open, and if not, I'm just gonna do one more set of this and call it a day. Was able to jump right to it, so. At this point, I gotta do one leg at a time because my right leg's still recovering from the last set. I walked straight over here, so let's go. One set. Fuck. One assisted rep. Okay. If you would have seen me walking over here, walking like a duck, just kind of waddling over here, everything's totally cooked. So I'm gonna wrap it up on that note. It's gonna take a couple minutes before I can walk to the car because it was trouble walking 20 feet to get over here. But I will see you in the car in a second though. All right, so that was an intense workout right there. If I was to rate the workout on a scale of 1 to 10, that's about as close to a 10 as I could ask for. I got to touch some of that heavier weight with them hack squats. I know the 4 plates didn't get the deepest on them, but I like to touch some heavy weight, you know, just to shock my CNS. But definitely a top-notch workout. So we are now on the way back to the crib. Got to get a good meal in. Not quite sure what I'm going to eat. Probably going to be one of my meal prep mighty meals. Maybe I'll show you if I don't forget. But I am excited for March because I'm doing this thing where I've been wearing these long sleeve shirts for the last month and a half pretty much. And the reason being is they say a wash pot doesn't boil, right? Which basically is saying if you look at your body every single day, it's going to be hard to pinpoint any differences. So I haven't looked at my body since about around New Year's, and now we're going into mid-February. So when I look at my body in around the first week of March, it will have been 2 months since I've looked at my body. Like even when I take a shower, etc., I haven't seen myself shirtless or nothing at all. So it will also mark, I think, the 6th month from the time I started working out, and then I will post the 6-month natural transformation there, and you can kind of get a good gauge on, you know, at least what my progress is. Obviously, I'm not quite sure what level my genetics are because I'm just working out, having fun, trying to improve. But when I started working out, I started with a cut, and I actually was able to cut, gain some muscle, obviously because of newbie gains at the same time. So if you're like skinny fat or anything of that nature, I would probably suggest doing something like that, because to already be skinny fat and then want to go on a bulk, you're still not going to look like how you want. So that would be my advice to natural beginning lifters. It worked for me, or at least we'll see if it worked for me in about another 3 weeks. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Tomorrow is going to be shoulders and back. I'm going to start off with rear delt. Still want to work that first. And then I'm going to actually do side delts. And then I'm going to hit front delts. I mean, everyone already has crazy front delts comparatively because we're all doing shoulder presses every shoulder workout. So, and my side delt, obviously I always do side delt stuff. So rear delt's probably the one that's lacking the most. So going to hit that first and try to really knock it out. And if I feel like I have a total shoulder workout, I may postpone back to the next day because I really am trying to build my back up. So I don't want to work out if I feel like I don't have enough energy. Obviously, after shoulder, if I feel like I'm up for it, I'll do it. But if not, I want to make sure I'm fresh to really hit that shit like how I need to. But other than that, man, it was a great lift and it was a great day, even though it's been raining all day here. All day. The whole day it's been raining. So that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't affect my mood when it comes to lifting. Got a good lift in. So if you watched all the way up until this point, I appreciate you. Drop a comment and a like. I'll definitely get back to you ASAP. And until tomorrow, holla.